Namaskar, this is Satish Mishra. Welcome to People's Pride. Today we are very privileged, very honored to have a distinguished guest. He is Dr. Vinod Prakash, founder and president of India Development and Relief Fund, and he is located here in Washington DC, Bethesda, Maryland. He worked for World Bank for 18 years plus. Then he realized that there is a greater cause, humanity cause to serve, and he established India Development and Relief Fund (IDRF), which is a non-profit tax exempt under US IRS code 501c3. He founded that, and since then it has been serving the poorest of the poor, the neediest, and with very low administrative cost. His mission in life has been to help out people who really need help. His motto, Nar Seva, Hi Narayan Seva hai, that is service to humanity is service to God. Welcome to the show, and we want to know what motivated you and what is the mission, what is IDRF to the common person watching us, viewing us today.
Dr. Satish Mishra, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity and sharing my experience. The mission of IDRF is indeed very simple, that we came from India, got education there, had all the advancements here, got well settled in USA, but what enabled us to reach where we are today, in my own case, I earned my PhD degree from MIT and served the World Bank for many years, but all this was possible only because I could get quality education in India. But like me, there are millions of children in India who are underprivileged and could not avail the opportunity. So that inspired me that we should help those who need help in India. It is true, Dr. Mishra or Satish ji, that Swami Vivekananda is my real mentor. We visited Rock Memorial in 1979, and that transformed my life's mission. And IDRF I had established exactly 25 years ago.
Thank you, Vinod ji. It's a very important information. I have your brochure in my hand, and this is a wonderful brochure that you have developed about the mission, and I want you to tell our viewers a little bit about the activities of IDRF. Where do you go in India and elsewhere, and what kind of work you do there?
Both my wife Sarla ji and myself, we have visited about 20 times, but unlike a typical family who devotes most of the time with family and friends, we had dedicated 75–80% of our time in visiting interior in different parts of India. And in fact, that has been a source of inspiration, that despite impoverished situations, how people at the grassroots level are working hard towards their self-empowerment, and they need just a helping hand, and this is what IDRF is providing, and that is what the audience can extend a helping hand.
And how do you have opportunity to fund those activities?
IDRF is 501c3 tax exempt, and the donations that we receive in USA, they are all tax deductible. In addition, there are many donors who are corporate employees, and they have the potential of getting their donation doubled, and so on. And there are other features also. The strength of IDRF is that over 25 years or more, we have developed an excellent relationship, partners, solid with impeccable track record, what is called in India non-government organizations, NGOs. So in that sense, we do not deal at all with the government. It does not matter what state or what is the central government. We make sure that our partner NGO must meet the compliance standards respectively. And similarly, in US, we make sure, in fact, not only we meet the US compliance standards, we are way above, much higher than what is required of an organization like us.
Thank you, Vinodji. The way I understand IDRF mission is that you focus on 4 most important areas of development in India. That's education is number 1, women's empowerment is number 2, and healthcare is number 3, and entire development of rural areas is number 4. Can you tell us, our audience, a little bit about what kind of activity you do within each of these 4 categories?
Well, let me just give you an example of education. And this is a real example that a NRI contacted me about 2 decades ago, and he said, Vinodji, I have only one dream, only one. I want a school in my village because I am the first person who earned a PhD, who came to USA, and I have this strong urge. We worked together, and in the first 3 years, the villagers vehemently opposed because they were genuinely scared, afraid that once the children get education, they will run away to Delhi, Bombay or America, UK and so on, and who will look after them? But we had a vision, and because of that vision and a sustainable and this development strategy, the school which started with 2 rooms serving only the children of that village, today the school serves 1,000 children from 25 villages, and to serve them, the school is now having 5 buses. So that shows what a sustainable effort requires and how it succeeds. Moreover, the quality of education has always been very important in our mind, not just the numbers. And the academic results of this school in the 10th and 12th board exams are far better than UP's overall average, as well as in the local region where the village is located, which is its mirror district. Now, in women empowerment, I give you another example. In Haryana state, we started with a very sensitive area called family planning, but decided to serve villagers of 10 villages, and in 10 villages the overall birth rate we have succeeded in lowering from 33 to 23.
I want you to tell us, our viewers, that and if anybody wants to help out through matching or CFC, Combined Federal Campaign, what do they need to do?
Yes, Satishji, that is a very good question. This is the first year, 2012, when IDRF has joined the combined federal campaign, and all federal employees throughout USA and settled abroad, they get the brochure, or they can visit the website, and if they look into the independent international section, they will find India Development and Relief Fund, and we have a special code. Each organization has a code, and that code they need to use if they decide to contribute to IDRF, and I wish they do. And our overhead is only 5%. I think the audience can do a lot. It offers, IDRF offers enormous opportunity to cooperate, collaborate, and each one of us, we have compassion, we have innate feeling of helping others.
Thank you, Vinodji. We are getting to the end of our thing. And namaste to all the audience.
Namaskar, and thanks once again to GTV in general and Satish ji in particular.